Okay, y'all, good morning. Sunday morning, man. So it's 8:30. I'm just leaving. I'm going over here probably for about 2.5, 3 hours. Not in no big hurry or anything. Gonna stop and get me some breakfast, man. Shoot, I deserve the Waffle House. I need me a couple of eggs and some bacon, man. I want me some bacon. Yeah, some bacon. Yeah. So I thank you guys for watching the videos. I know they've been a little bit long. I haven't really been, well, it's hard to edit out, and it makes sense sometimes. So, and then y'all know I'm working every day, so, or just about every day, and the days I ain't working, I'm chasing. So I ordered me a camera case, right, for my, I got two of the DJI Action 4 cameras, and one of them, the Action 4 comes with a case, right? And really good cameras if you guys are looking for an action camera. I know Lee did a video asking about it. It's a no-brainer to me, man. The DJI stuff is 10 times better than the GoPro, and it's not that expensive. So I ordered, it's crazy, man. So I ordered what I thought to be a case, for the camera, where the case got messed up. It fell on the muffler of the mower, one of the mowers. And yeah, so what they did, let me get this. So what they did, so I ordered a case, supposed to be a hard case, right? And come to find out, and this is off Amazon, and this DJI stuff, this is what they sent me. $33 for this. And you know what it is? It's stickers to put on a camera. Just stickers. It doesn't protect anything. It just makes the camera look cooler. What the $31 plus tax. I cannot believe that, man. So yeah, I'm sending it back. Yeah. That's shoot, that's a half a tank of fuel in the skid, man. Couldn't believe it. I haven't taken it back yet. I already printed off, not printed off, but did the return online. And then I ordered the case that I ordered. Well, I went to another thing on Amazon, and they sent me this case. This case right here is metal, aluminum. It's badass, and it was like $33, about the same as those stickers. And it's got a locking mechanism and everything. But if you ever get a DJI Action 4 camera, I don't know about any of the other ones, but an Action 4, it comes with a protective case, and it's a good one. I mean, it fits the camera. It comes with it. But I've seen that the aftermarket ones, I can't find where I can buy a DJI case like the one that is on the camera that I'm talking into now. So this is the next best thing that I've seen, and it just slides right in there, perfect. Done. I love it. But the DJI action cameras are by far, to me, a lot better than the GoPros. I know there's some people that are gonna love the GoPros, and that's cool. But I'm a big believer in the DJI stuff. So yeah. So I'm gonna go over here. I'll probably spend about, I don't know, a couple of hours this morning. Today being Sunday, that's the day I really, I don't normally work all day on any Sunday. My wife's going to visit her aunt, and me working got me out of that. So, yeah. So, gonna just touch up, clean up, over here, make it look nice, and get a check, and on to the next one. So, I talked to the people that I met with yesterday afternoon. That agreed on the $1,700 a day work over there. they were asking me, you know, when I could come, and I told them, I said, I'm thinking, this before I left, I said, I'm thinking, you know, Thursday and Friday, weather permitting. And so I told them that last night in a text message, and they said, okay, let me get back with you and make sure everything is set, you know. So yeah. And like I was saying in the video, I got a guy that is texting me because he's seeing the forestry mulching videos, and he's texting me asking me how I charge for forestry mulching videos. I mean, how do I charge for doing the forestry mulching? And I'm not no whiz at how to charge. I'm on the cuff here. You know, hoping that just being smart with my money in every way is going to make sure that I make money. I might not be making as much as I could, but I'm making money. So I don't even know about selling one to a local guy around me, man. I don't know if that'd be a smart thing to do. I'm just saying. I seem to be getting a lot of work, and because there's going to come a point in time where the one that I'm using now is going to become expendable, where it's done served its life. Because as soon as something breaks on it that I can't see and fix, with, you know, but if a weld breaks, it's not a problem. If a tooth breaks, it's not a problem. I mean, if like the drive motor or something in the hydraulics break or whatever, then that's a deeper issue. And then, you know, I won't know, it won't be worth anything then, but except for spare parts for, you know, like the teeth. Hell, the damn teeth on the thing are $500 for to tooth the whole thing. What's 25 times 20, whatever that is? So you're talking about $550, and you know, that's $600 because you got to add tax to that. You're talking about $580 in teeth on the new cutters, and I got so right now I got 6 extra teeth, and then I got a box right here that's got how many teeth did I order? I think I ordered 10, so I got about 17 spare teeth plus 2 cutters that got brand new teeth all the way around. So, but I'm not going to turn the teeth or nothing over here. I'm going to wrap this job up. In the back there's quite a bit of rock, and I've hit quite a few of them. And you know, that's why I didn't go on and put one of the new cutters together. If I end up doing the job that I bid it on yesterday, if they approve the money, it's just about timing now. If I end up getting on that job, then I'll bring the new cutter over there at that point in time. So I got another job right here that I need to look at. It's a tree trimming job. I might call them when I'm done and see if I can go by there, see if they're home, and go by there and look at that. I don't know exactly what they're, you know, well, I know they want to trim some trees, but I don't really know how much money they're trying to spend. So, and that would be a good job to have a mulcher on. And any tree trimming job that's any kind of volume is a good job to have the mulcher on, because you can mulch up the what you trim. Shit. Yeah, I mean, dude. Anyway, I'm gonna pull up here to the Waffle House, y'all. Kick it, man. Let me give me some eggs and bacon, man. Deuces. Man. Well, I could eat Waffle House every single day, man. Freaking fire, man. I am, dude, it's so good, man. I don't never eat eggs and bacon and stuff for breakfast. Well, it's just high in cholesterol and, you know, all that. So I'm just right up the street from the job. It's 9 o'clock, man. I ain't trying to get over there too early. Y'all know Karen came out yesterday. It's just ridiculous. She comes out there, stirs the pot, and says, well, I'm gonna go home now. You know, oh, you ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm like, well, you stopped the whole gig here, you know, and then you're ready to go home, calling whoever. I mean, taking pictures. I mean, come on, man. It's easy to be walking your dogs and see something like that, and it ain't around you. So, you know, I bet her house don't look like that, as far as all that growth right there. I bet it don't. It's ridiculous, some of these people, man, and how they live their life, man. If I'd have been the neighbor, you know, especially the neighbor right there, the property line goes all the way over, way past where I'm at. I mean, the property line is about 30 feet. If you got up to the house on the next door neighbor, when you're looking at that area that Karen was looking at, if you look right there to the right, the house is right there. The property line is about 30 feet from the house, and it's a straight line down to the road. So in theory, I could have went over another 15 feet. And if they tell me to, I will. You know, and the thing about Karen, she don't even live right there. She lives way around on the other street. You can't do that. You don't have a permit. You know, and it ain't like we are, you know, I got a freaking bulldozer over there and pushing over, you know. And if I was, it ain't her business. It ain't her land. Who cares? And that's the bad thing about being in these HOAs. You know, there ain't no freaking way. Not only are you in a HOA where they control a lot of shit, but you're also paying for that. Yeah. Some of the HOA fees over there on the one HOA that I do where I cut the roadside, their HOA fees is over $300 a month for every house. And they don't even have a pool or nothing. You're paying your mortgage, you're paying taxes, and then you're paying to a stupid HOA that thinks that they're, you know, the county. It's just irritating as hell. And boy, it took everything I could, but I'd already started the job. If I hadn't started the job, I might have been a little bit more anal. But being anal ain't really going to help the situation. Not at that point. Now, if she'd have kept pushing, then I would have said, you know, I did tell her, and I don't know if the camera got it or not. I asked her, I said, have you seen this area? I mean, it was terrible. I mean, they're big, you know, and that brings rodents and snakes and, you know, bee holes, and ran across a couple of bee holes yesterday down in that lower pond area where there ain't no water in that pond. And all for what? She stopped the job for 45 minutes or so and got everybody riled up, and then she went on home. It's ridiculous. No life at all, man. You know, and I just don't have a lot of patience for that kind of thing. You know. Well, no, y'all ain't doing anything wrong. Yeah, but y'all continue. No, I ain't continuing on. You don't come over here and put the whole job in jeopardy. You know, and come to find out, you don't have to have a permit from the HOA to do mulching. The only time you have to have approval through the HOA is if you're clear cutting. And I told her plain as day, I said, we're not clear cutting. I'm mulching up all the trash on the floor and the trashy, you know, dead trees and stuff. And it looks so much better. I mean, if I was her and I'm walking my dog today and I walk by there and I see, you know, pretty close to the finished product there, I would be like, damn, that does look good. You know, I mean, you got to be, you know, but these folks, these Karens and the people that think like her, they can never look in the mirror and, you know, acknowledge, well, man, you know, that is blah, blah, blah. Then she went on to talk about some doctor down the street clear cut, and it was a big fiasco. It was only a big fiasco because people like her made it a big fiasco. And the doctor said, fuck y'all, I'm doing what I need to do to my property. Y'all do whatever y'all got to do and put it back on them. And they're still fighting with that doctor. But the doctor said, I ain't paying. I'm not paying. They wanted to find, the HOA trying to find the doctor. And he's like, I'll spend $1 million to stop you from getting $500. And that's how people feel. I feel the same damn way. Sorry. But they got it all straightened out. They had to call the president of the HOA. What if she hadn't been at home? You see, there's a lot of, we got lucky yesterday. Because at that point, then I'm not going to want to do the job because I'm going to be afraid I'm not going to be able to finish. I'm not going to be able to get paid. That was my only concern. I don't really care about the politics of the HOA and all that. But I don't like people coming up and saying we're doing one thing when we're not. Acting like they're, on the property. And I did a research on the property. The people that I'm working for own the property. They're the owners. They're on the tax documents. They pay taxes on that property. It's stupid, man. There's no damn way I'd move into an HOA. Anyway, I'm finna pull up over here. I'm gonna grease the machine and I'll do a little clip real quick of kind of going over the machine. I'm gonna grease the skid, and yeah. Okay, y'all, these teeth caught hell, man. I'm not going to turn them or nothing because I'm on the tail end of this job. When I turn them, then the thing looks pretty good. I'm going to grease the machine. Of course, I got to unchain it, but let's before I do all that, once the machine gets going, so the property line right here, y'all, it's like right here at this pine tree. And it goes straight back. See this spot right here? The reason grass ain't growing there is because you got all this shade. I want to trim this branch right here, the whole branch. And that's a good thing about having a grapple bucket. If I wanted to, if they were paying, then I'd grab this whole thing and snatch it out. But I'm gonna cut it off and just throw it in there and then grind it down. Of course, it'd be better if I could just grind it, but I know as soon as I start getting close right here, the property line is like right here. It's right on the other side of that pine tree. So, did I leave that out there like that? It's looking so much better in here though, y'all. Oh my God. So basically what I've done, you remember that pine tree, right? So basically what I've done is I'm leaving about 20 feet here, buffer, right? And they should be grateful for that, the neighbors, instead of whining and crying about everything. They should be grateful for all that. So you see that big pine? Look at it. You see that? That needs to come down. You see that other big pine? Look at it. That needs to come down. And see, if I were on any other job, I would take it down. But I'm not gonna, because it ain't nothing to push it over. I'd even push that one over, but they got to pay me a little more money. But we're at 2,700, so I want to ask them about this green thing right here. This looks so much better, man. Oh my God. And then what the good thing about stuff like this is that once all the leaves fall, it'll cover everything and it'll look so nice. So everything will be consistent. See, right now it looks a little bit rough because it's not consistent. But that tree right there has got to come down, dude. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's bad. But see, that's considered a big tree. So they'd have to have a permit for that. Of course, if they tell me, Ray, we'll give you $300, push it over, guess what? It's getting pushed over. You want to beautify everything, but you also want it to be practical. This shop is looking really good. And we did the best that we could do here. See, once you start letting hard growth, see, this is a drainage. Comes through the front yard, under the driveway, under all this, and then into here. Now, y'all see, I was up in here with the machine. I was a little bit spooked about that. But yeah, I'm probably going to get that little raggedy sweet gum right there. I'm just looking. I ain't opposed to taking that sweet gum right there out too. That one pine tree right there, that little bit, not the big one here, but that little bitty one, I was gonna get it. But you know, any other time you wouldn't be able to get in here, right? But see once you know all these rock right here, once you get rock, like, and you know, you put rock in here for the drainage, I get that, that's right. But once you put rock in there and then hardwood stuff starts growing through it, there ain't nothing I can do about that. This is pretty much how it's gonna look when I leave. Y'all see, you know, there ain't nothing I can do about that. They should have taken out some more trees. I mean, for them to leave that pine tree there, I mean, that's, you're undermining that pine tree root system right there, and that ain't no small tree. You're undermining that by having the water come around, up and around it and all that, because when it rains hard, all this is water all the way up. I don't know if y'all can see the ledge. I'm standing on top of the ledge here. And so that in theory would be like an island, you know, and you can see that when they dug this out, they just dug around that, and that tree is super dangerous. That tree will crush that house, you know. So out of my pay league though, I'm not one about it, but you know, the cutter just leaves stuff like, you know, and the reason you need a guy on the ground is to come between the trees and get this kind of stuff. I mean, look at this pine tree. Ain't none of them healthy. They ain't. So, see now, we got it, man. That pine tree right there, I'm probably liable to push that sucker over, man. I'm going to talk to them about it and see. Not that great big one, but the smaller one. Just push it in here and grind it down. It's big, dude. I mean, it's dead. So, yeah. Let me grease the machine. I'm not in a hurry to do anything. I might take one of these right here out. Probably the one in the middle here with the big vine on it. Take that one out. Leave that one. You see what I'm saying? To space them out. If you take that one out, then if you don't take that one out, you leave that one and take that one and that one out. So I would take the middle one out. And it's a little bit bigger, but that would be the way to do that. If I'm them, I want to get this out. Okay, y'all. I think I broke the belt, man. It's not engaging anymore. I had to have broke the belt. So I'm gonna take this panel off and see. And yeah, I got everything it takes to do the belt, but man, I'm almost done. Yeah, if I hadn't fooled with that big pine tree, I'd be done. We're gonna take the panel off and see. Y'all know I can change the belt out, but it takes some doing. So okay, y'all, so I broke it, man. I broke the belt, and y'all know I can change it out, but it's a lot of doing. As soon as you start trying to do extra stuff and trying to, you know, yeah, shit, it'll take me 45 minutes to change it out, man. I'm gonna set it down. First thing you gotta do is you gotta loosen these up. Good thing I got them all where they're, yeah, so yeah, I got this job just about done too. I mean, we're talking about 20 minutes, 30 minutes and I'm done. What happened was I got into that dirt in the bottom of that little pond area, and it was just too much for it. So, well, that's what I think now. It could be this thing done got too hot, but it looks like the belt it don't look like the belt. See, it just ripped the teeth, see. Oh, well, okay, so I got it down low enough, I think. See if I can get the belt on there. At least I've had practice doing this, haven't I? So, alright. Yeah. Okay, y'all, I'm about to put this on. I ain't got time to be kicking it, man. Alright, y'all. Okay, y'all, so this wrap over here, 2700, and yeah, I do like the mulching stuff, man, because it doesn't have to be perfect. And I did some more in the back, but I'm not walking back there. It's starting to rain. I just kind of wanted to give y'all an after view of it, and yeah, this looks really good, man. Really good. Got that privet out of here, so I'm gonna chain the machine down, and we're gonna keep it moving, y'all. Keep it moving. Another one in the books, man. Got paid 2,700. 2,700 big ones, y'all. I said big ones. Yeah, cash money. We're going to the bank, going to grab my damn Sammy, and then we're gonna go sit on the couch and watch a football game, y'all. That's right, the football game. Oh boy. I tell you what, man. Yeah. So I finally broke that belt, and I mean, I almost kind of knew something was going to happen in there because the dirt was so heavy in there. And yeah, I put the belt back on. You know, I put the new belt on, of course, and then I finished up, right? So I spent about 3 hours over there today. Maybe a little bit longer than that. Well, I worked about 3 hours. It's actually around 4 hours, but I spent 45 minutes putting that belt on. But man, if I had never taken that thing off before, I would have been down. The ability to be able to fix stuff, well, it's all part of it, man. So. Me stretching it out got me more money. It did, because it's got to make sense too. Me stretching it out, well, it's justifiably easy to stretch out. I mean, because it was a lot to do there. So, and they're really happy, and the caring neighbor came back up, and she was nice as pie to them. I didn't even talk to her. She was nice as pie. Oh, it looks so much better. She wasn't saying that shit yesterday. You know, I can't stand people like that, man. And the wife, she wasn't hearing it. She came over to me. I was putting the belt on the machine, and she came over to me when Karen pulled up and said her true colors yesterday, and here she comes with that fake shit today. That's exactly what the wife told me. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, I know. I said, you know. And she didn't even talk. She didn't even say hey to her. The wife, when Karen pulled up, the husband was talking to her, and the wife was standing there, you know, and the wife didn't even say a word. And she told me, you know, oh, Ray, it looks so good. It looks so good. Can I get one of your cards? Well, I told her I don't have no cards. I said, they got my number. You know, you can get my number from them. I wouldn't want to work for her. Ain't no damn way, man. I love this trailer, man. This trailer right here is just top notch. Top notch. Started sprinkling a little bit ago. Think about being in that machine. I did not even know it was raining until I came out of the woods there. Hell, that should probably grind up better if it was a little bit wet. A little slippery. I'm probably not gonna work tomorrow, man. I've been working a lot. I'm making good money out here, and I need to pump the brakes for a second. Well, we'll probably do a couple of lawns, a few lawns this week, but I don't know if I'll have any work for Cam this week. Tomorrow I'll spend the day, go figure. I'll spend the day, you know, going through the skid and everything. I'm gonna blow those air filters out, because there at the end I was feeling it. There's a huge difference when you got the clean cabin filters. A huge difference. And we ain't had no rain, so the dust has been really bad. You know, and I could feel it, you know, getting in my nose and stuff. Like the first day I used the machine after I put the new filter, the air filters on, there was it was really nice. The machine didn't get dusty inside or nothing. You'd think they'd come up with some better filters than those little paper filters. I don't know what, but maybe some washable filters or something where you can wash them. I don't know. It seems like those paper filters they ain't about nothing. But I keep my skid clean, man, as far as, you know, I wash it. The bamboo site owner's got work for me to do. Now, I'm going to find out about, well, there's 3 jobs that they said okay, and now we're just waiting on, you know, the funding or whatever. So I'm talking about skid job, mulching jobs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where to buy these belts at too, man. I'm gonna start looking for the belts. I mean, me having those other machines, you know, those other 2 mulching heads, I got belts. That gives you a sense of calm. Because if I was on the last belt and I couldn't find them, then I'd be like, oh man. Just having those just having those an extra cutter head or 2 is just, it makes it where you're literally sleep really good at night. All right, y'all, I'm finna pull up to the house. I hope all you guys have a blessed day. I have overcame what I needed to overcome to get to the check, or cash in this case, and we'll see you on the next one, y'all. Deuces.